posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can zing two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we getting bottles in again. Up the cup, put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
Stay on stream, bro.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Devin Duvernay to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the sack. His first throw is an interception. And the Commanders the game's first series. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success. I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is Crumz in it for the first time. And they won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
The Bears bringing out an extra defensive back or two. Third down coming up. Here's Daniels. Setting up the running back screen. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. This from 48 on the left hash. Prater puts it through. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, Williams to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. It's taken in by Romadunze. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Running for it, it's Swift. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They run. It's Crosby Merritt. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Tremaine Edmonds has it. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looks, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off. Trey Amos. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Completed to his running back. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Posky Merritt on the carry. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fields this at the 42. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
On play action, here's Williams. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
34 yards. 1st down, Bears.
First down, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Cut near the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Working from the gun, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 3. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play fake here. Daniels. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Run, it's Krosky Merritt. Along the sideline past midfield. And he has this all the way across the opposing 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Ready, ready.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Quaker on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 13. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Williams on the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Tight end in motion left. Another try following the sack. Brought in right side by Moore. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they went with on third down. They kick the running back in motion. Williams with third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Bears.
Williams on first down. Short pass brought in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead.
Santos lining up.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Grab, check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Come on. Let's go.
Now Daniels off the play action. He rolls to his right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Okay, ready?
He'll try something else from the 27 this time, second and 10.
Ready.
Daniels now. Sets up the screen, Eckler. This gets forward to around the 29. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. We get the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders, needing 8 on third down.
Ready? Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Smith to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Escapes the pocket. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Third down, here's Williams. Set up the screen here to Swift. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. inside. They're going to go for this. They need about 2. They'll run it with Swift. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
Run now with Prosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
18, Pioneer.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It's his running back. And he's short of 1st after a mild gain. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
3rd and short, Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. It's 2nd and goal.
On the set. Get it. Viking 18.
To the air again, Daniels. Dialing up a receiver screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Daniels, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yes, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now Prater on to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Williams to throw on 1st. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st down throw by Williams. Fonz of Dunze downfield. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 17.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60.
One final shot before the half. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. This makes it up to the 25.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Handoff on second and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Daniels on first down. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Ready.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Check. 70 line. Check flag. Check flag. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Now one intended for Jalen Lane. And that brings up fourth and long. Punting unit out now. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They motion the tight end over. Williams from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 from the 41.
First down, Bears.
And the shotgun to give to Swift. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Here's second and 11. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long. Working from the gun, Williams. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, come on.
Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's out the clear. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead on the first play of the drive.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Now Prager on to send it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams on the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now they face second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll throw on third and long. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception and another one count.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Hey, let's go.
From the 43. The right side is caught by Samuel. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for
become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the set.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Strike. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They give it to Spiller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Step the line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Working quickly here.
It's 3rd and 7.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. 4th down coming up. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A handoff left for Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Williams. Chased out to his right. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long. On now comes their punter. Fielded at the 11. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Step the line.
Going back, it's the handoff. They're not getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
No frills, Nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10 at the
19
30-yard
Tiger.
line.
19 Tiger. Go.
Daniels now on first down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Hey, ready?
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Get up. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game. This one's quickly mopped up, too.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He'll throw it. Tunze's got it right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And goes to the hurry-up offense here.
And the Bears.
First down, Williams. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. Pass brought in by Burton. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Running behind center with Swift. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Bears down by only 3. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Has his man, it's Swift. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal, Swift. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there. Brock could not afford to lose yards there. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Setting up to pass. He brings it in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down.
Hey, Crumz. Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Here he is to throw. Able to find Ertz. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down.
Viking 18!
From the gun, it's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it in. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Daniels. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
To throw. Escapes the pocket. Caught inbounds downfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Daniels on first down. The catch is made near the edge. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Get it. Mustang 19. Cowboy.
Again, Daniels to the air. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check smash, check smash. Check out.
Here he goes, one final shot. Getting out to his left. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. So the Bears take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
Run it down. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last long. No help at the time and it's obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us.